1, 2, 3.
Baby, baby, looks like it's gonna hail. Baby, baby, looks like it's gonna hail. You gotta come inside, let me teach you how to jive and wail. Oh, you gotta jump jive, then you really 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 gotta jump jive, then you wail away. Papa's in the icebox looking for a can of ale. Papa's in the icebox looking for a can of ale. Mama's in the backyard learning how to jive and wail. Oh, you gotta jump jive, then you really 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 gotta jump jive, then you wail away. Woman is a woman and a man ain't nothing but a male. Woman is a woman and a man ain't nothing but a male. One good thing about it, he knows how to jive and wail. Jack and Jill went up the hill to get a pail. Jack and Jill went up the hill to get a pail. Jill stayed up, she's gonna learn how to jive and wail. Oh, you gotta jump jive, then you really 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 gotta jump jive, and then you wail away. Oh, you gotta jump jive, then you really 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 gotta jump jive, then you wail away. Jump jiving, jump jiving, jump jiving, jump jiving, jump jiving, then you wail away.
Hey, welcome everybody. We are Fanfare, and we're going to take you on a musical history tour tonight. Today, this morning, whenever you are, or wherever you're doing right now, we're going to take you back to the big band era, the swing era. And it was the big band era was the time when all the big bands were traveling around, recording songs, playing in dance halls, and it was the music and the style of music that was popular in the 30s and the 40s. People like Glenn Miller, Count Basie, Duke Ellington, they were all the rage. They would have trumpet players, saxophone players, trombone players. They were a big band, unlike our little rhythm section here. Singers were very important to a lot of the big bands, and here's Kittie to tell you about one that had his own big band.
Well, in 1934, a man by the name of Cab Calloway recorded Minnie the Moocher. This song was a big hit for him. But Cab Calloway sang with a lot of the different bands, but he also had his own band. And when he traveled around the country with his band, they would travel by train. And the story is that Cab Calloway liked to dance when he was singing with his bands. So he would take a live rooster on the train with him, so he could just watch how the rooster moved. Have you ever seen a rooster strut around a barnyard? That will give you an idea. But this song is a group participation song. Everyone has to do a little bit of singing on this one, but it's really easy. All you have to do is echo what I sing in a few places, and I'll cue you. There's nothing to it. Now here's the story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a low-down hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail, but many had a heart as big as a whale. Heidi, 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 Heidi. Now you sing that. Heidi, Heidi, Hody, 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 Ho. Here we go. Hody, Hody, Ho. Heedy, 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 Heedy. Heidi, 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 Ho. Heidi, 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 Ho. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him though he was cokey. He took her down to Chinatown and showed her how to kick the gong around. Heidi, 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 Hi. Here we go. Heidi, 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 Hi. Ooh, ooh. Heedy, 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 Heedy. Heidi, 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 Ho. Heidi, 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 Ho. She had a dream about the king of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He gave her a home made of gold and steel, a diamond car with a platinum wheel. Heidi, 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 hi. Heidi, 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 hi. Heedy, 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 heedy. Scoobity boop, scoobity boop, scoobity boopity boopity boop, scoobity boop, scoobity boop, scoobity boop. Okay, we'll slow it down. He gave her his penthouse and his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. Had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. She sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Heidi, 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 hi. One last time. Heidi, Heidi, hi. Hody, 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 Ho. Hody, 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 Ho. Heedy, 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 Heedy. Heidi, 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 Ho. Heidi, 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 Ho. Poor men, poor men, poor men.
Cab Calloway. Hey, in 1938, there was a man that had the #1 song, a polka. Now, the dance to polka has been around for a long, long time, and this man led his big band with a different instrument of the day, an accordion. He didn't have too many big bands with accordion players in them, but this man did, and he had the #1 song in 1938. He sold 1 million records of a song called Polka Lasky in Germany, but in the United States it was called the Beer Barrel Polka. And here's a song by Lawrence Welk and the Hotsy Totsy Boys.
Sing along with us. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We got the blues on the run. Sing boom to rara. Sing out a song of good cheer. Hey, now's the time to roll the barrel, 'cause the gang's all here. Hey!
Well, I hope we had a couple of polka dancers out there. Now, this next song really doesn't come from the big band era days, but it's a lot of fun for kids and adults alike. So it's called the Duck Dance. I'm sure you've seen it at a wedding or an anniversary party or a birthday party or a gym class somewhere. So if you don't know it, follow our singer.
Oh boy, I get to dance. faster. March in that circle again. Faster yet. March in a circle. We're up to warp speed.
Oh, I'm sure you were looking good and having a good time with that one. Well, you know, all this old music we're doing is really the foundation of new music. And this next song we're going to do kind of closes out the big band swing era. It was by a man named Louis Jordan. And he did a lot of big band songs and played in a lot of groups, but then he had his own group and he recorded this next song and made it a big hit. He was contributing to swing and boogie woogie, which led up to other sounds coming up in our show. So here we go. We're going to let the good times roll.
Hey everybody, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll.
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 I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll.
Well, stand there, mama, talk to trash. You want to have fun, you got to spend some cash. So let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll.
Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old.
Get together, let the good times roll. Every day. I said, hey, Mr. Landlord, lock up the doors. Oh, please come mark and take a joint is closed. And let the good times roll.
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 I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Hey, everybody. I said, hey, everybody. Fanfare's in the house. I got $1.25. And I'm ready to clown. Don't let nobody talk me cheap. I got 50 cents more than I'm gonna keep. Now let the good times roll.
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 I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Let it roll.
Let it roll. Let it roll.
Let it roll.
Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. I don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. Hey, come on. get together, let the good times roll. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ah, the big band swing era. Moving on up to the 1950s. There was a man traveling around with his band called the Saddlemen. Wasn't doing very well for him. It was a country western band, and he took country music, big band swing and boogie woogie and gospel and blues, combined the sounds, and he came up with a revolutionary new sound, just like Louis Jordan did before him. So the foundation was set, and here comes Bill Haley, the Comets, and in 1955 he had a big hit from the Blackboard Jungle called Rock Around the Clock and Rock and Roll. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, have some fun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes wrong. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock to the broad daylight. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock to the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 5, 6, and 7, we'll be flying in 7 heaven. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock to the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Let's rock, Dave. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool our fans, and we'll start rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock to the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Yeah, let's rock. Rock and roll.
Well, right now we're going to touch on country music for just a couple minutes. Back in the late 1950s and the early 1960s, there was a woman by the name of Patsy Cline who became very popular in country music. And Patsy Cline is important to country music because up until that time, very few women were getting much recognition in the country music field. So Patsy Cline really opened the doors for all the other female country artists. And right now we're going to do her first big hit. It's called Walkin' After Midnight.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I'm always walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere. I'm walking after midnight, midnight searching for me. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I'm always walking after midnight out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere I'm walking after midnight searching for me.
Patsy Cline. Well, in 1956, four gentlemen got together down in Memphis. They called themselves the $1 Million Quartet. Yes, they had a recording session down there. A few pretty good people showed up. It was Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, and Johnny Cash, and Elvis Presley. So we're going to do a Johnny Cash song for you right now. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by love's desire, I fell into a ring of fire. Everybody! I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Love is sure sweet when two hearts like ours meet. I felt for you like a child, but oh, the flames went wild. Here we go! I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. Oh, yeah. Johnny Cash. Big, big star out of that $1 Million Quartet. And so was Elvis. You can't do the 50s without doing some Elvis Presley. A song that was written by Carl Perkins made a big hit out of it, and Elvis made it even a bigger hit. Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready, now go, cat, go. But don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You could do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. You can knock me down, step my face, slander my name all over the place. Do anything you wanna do, but I wanna lay off of my shoes. And don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Oh, Jerry. You can I look from an old fruit jar. Do anything I wanna do, but I lay all of my shoes, and don't you step in my blue suede shoes. You can do anything, but lay off of my blue suede shoes. I say blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes. You can do anything, but lay off my blue suede shoes. All right, little Elvis Presley for you. Randy Bowles on drums right there. Yeah. Hey, you know, there was all kinds of good styles of music coming out of the 50s. Rhythm and blues came on strong with Ray Charles, and doo-wop vocal groups were very popular, like the Drifters. And then this next song, well, it influenced another very popular group later on. It was by Bobby Day in 1957, a big hit called Rockin' Robin, and it influenced a small name group named Jackson 5.
He rocks in the treetops all the day long, hopping and bopping and singing his song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, oh yeah, rockin' Robin, rockin' rock, go rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree, the wise old owl, the big black crow, flapping their wings, singing, go bird, go rockin' Robin, rockin' rock, rockin' Robin, oh yeah, go rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Okay, Vinny. And it was grand. They started going steady and bless my soul. He out-bopped the buzzard and the oriole. He rocks in the treetops all the day long, hopping and bopping and singing his song. Every little bird on Jaybird Street loves to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, oh yeah, rockin' Robin, rockin' rock, go rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight.
The sounds of the 50s. We're going to move on up to the 1960s now.
What happened?
What happened? There was this man traveling around down in the southern states with a band called the Fabulous Flames. Did you ever hear of them? Well, they were very popular down there. And this man, he was tired of the doo-wop and the rock and roll. And so he combined all those different styles, and he came up with something revolutionary in his mind called soul music. In 1962, he was on the Ed Sullivan Show. It kind of pushed his career over the top. So here's a song by the godfather of soul, James Brown.
Oh, I feel good. Knew that I would. Oh, I feel good. Knew that I would. So good, so good, 'cause I got a hue. Oh, I feel nice, like sugar and spice. Oh, I feel nice, like sugar and spice. So nice, 'cause I got a hue. When I hold you in my arms, I know I can do you no wrong. When I hold you spice. So nice, so nice, 'cause I got a hue. So good, 'cause I got a hue. So good, 'cause I got a hue.
Soul music. Now, the British invasion from the mid-60s. Rock and roll bands coming over from England, the Rolling Stones, Herman's Hermits, and of course the Beatles. So we're going to do a Beatles song right now that we want you all to get up and dance and twist and shout. Well, shake it up, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby.
I'm gonna work it on out.
Work it on out.
Yeah, work it on out.
Work it on out.
You know you look so good. Look so good. You know you got me going now.
Got me going.
Just like I knew that you would.
Like I knew you would.
Shake it up, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby.
Come on and work it on out.
Work it on out.
You know you twist, little girl.
Twist, little girl.
You know you twist so fine. Twist so fine. I'm gonna twist a little closer now. Twist a little closer. And let me know that you're mine.
Let me know you're mine.
All right, help me out. Here we go. Scream. Yeah, shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout.
Twist and shout.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now.
Come on, baby.
I'm gonna work it on out.
Work it on out.
You know you twist, little girl.
Twist, little girl.
You know you twist so fine.
Twist so fine.
I'm gonna twist a little closer now. Twist a little closer. And let me know that you're mine. Let me know you're mine. Well, shake it, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Well, shake it, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
Well, shake it, baby, now.
Shake it up, baby.
One more time, here we go. The British invasion. Well, I remember back a few songs ago, I told you how vocal groups were very popular in the 50s, the doo-wop. Well, the vocal groups were coming back strong in the mid-60s and late 60s from Detroit City, the Motor City, where they used to make motor cars, the Motown sounds, and here's one by The Temptations.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, I got so much honey, the bees envy me. I got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Ooh, 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 I don't need no money, fortune, or fame. I got all the riches, baby, one man can't claim. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, talking about. I got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. I've even got the month of May with my girl. Talking about my girl. Yeah, yeah. I've got the sunshine on a cloudy day. Whoa, yeah, when I'm with my girl. Yeah, now I've got the month of May. Yeah, oh yeah.
The Motown sounds of the 1960s. Well, we're getting kind of near the end of our journey, so we're going to move on up to the 1970s. What happened then in the 70s? Yeah. Disco and disco dancing.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And now you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. But oh, now go, walk out the door. Just turn around now. No, you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'm still alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Yeah. Just trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent oh so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. But oh, now go, walk out the door. Just turn around now. No, you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'm still alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Yeah, I will survive.
Well, by this time you're dancing in the aisles and having a good time. At least we hope you are. We have another ultimate disco song. So stand up, follow Kittie, our singer, for this ultimate disco song.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, get yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy, young man. There's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you want to be? I said, young man, you can make real your dreams, but you've got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for young men to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself clean. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, get yourself off the ground at the YMCA.
Are you cheering and dancing in your seats? Dancing in the streets? Hey, folks, we are Fanfare. Hope you enjoyed our little musical history tour tonight, today, or this morning, or whenever you're seeing this video. And we hope you realize that the old music is a foundation of the new music that everyone is doing, like this next song that we're going to close with. But before we close, I'd like to introduce the members of our band to you. On guitar is Dave Black. Holding down the steady beat is Lanny Bowles on drums. Our lead vocalist, Kittie Moller. And my name is Vincent on keyboards and vocals. And collectively, we are known as Fanfare. So right now, this next song definitely influenced the artist Bruno Mars from probably James Brown, I would say.
This hit that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpiece. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got shut on with Saint Laurent. Got to kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot, hot damn. Call the police and a fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot damn. Am I bad about that money? Break it down. Girls hit hallelujah. Girls hit hallelujah. Girls hit hallelujah. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. 'Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. watch. Don't believe me, just 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 watch. Hey, 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 ow. Before we leave, let me tell you a little something. Uptown funk you up, uptown funk you up, uptown funk you up, uptown funk you up. I'm saying uptown funk you up, uptown funk you up, and it's uptown funk you up, uptown funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If it's sexy, then flaunt it. If it's freaky, then own it. Don't brag about it, just show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If it's sexy, then flaunt it. Well, it's Saturday night, we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 ow. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Come on, uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. I'm saying uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Well, uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Come on, uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. It's uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Come on, uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Yeah, uptown funk you up.
Thank you, and we are Fanfare.